Have you ever caught yourself struggling to carry a simple grocery bag or feeling unusually tired after climbing just a few steps? Maybe you've noticed your hands aren't as steady as they used to be, or you find yourself sitting down more often during the day without really knowing why. These small changes can feel frustrating and sometimes even scary, like your body is quietly slipping away from you. But what if I told you that these aren't just signs of getting older the way we often think? What if there's more going on beneath the surface that most of us overlook? It's easy to blame these shifts on simply aging or just slowing down. But the truth is, losing strength happens quietly, often without any big warning signs. And that's the tricky part, because ignoring it can affect your independence and quality of life in ways you might not expect. This is one of those small but important issues that so many seniors don't realize until it starts to hold them back. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 surprising signs that you might be losing strength without even realizing it. By the end, I'll also share the most important habit you can start today to help keep your body strong and active, no matter your age. So let's walk through this together, step by step, because you deserve to feel confident and capable every day. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Sign 1. Getting tired faster when doing chores or climbing stairs. You know that feeling. You're halfway up the stairs with a small laundry basket, and suddenly your heart is beating faster than you remember. Maybe you've been vacuuming your living room and find yourself needing a break much sooner than you used to. Perhaps you've convinced yourself that feeling tired after just a few minutes of everyday tasks is simply a normal part of getting older. After all, don't most folks slow down once they hit their 60s and 70s? It's easy to dismiss these moments as minor inconveniences or chalk them up to age, but is it really that simple? What if the tiredness you experience from simple chores or climbing stairs isn't just about age at all? What if it's a quiet signal from your body, letting you know that your strength is slipping away, little by little, without you even noticing it? Here's what's happening. As we age, especially past 65, our muscles naturally begin to weaken, losing some of their mass and power. Doctors call this process sarcopenia, but let's keep it simple. Think of your muscles as the engine in your car. When your engine is well maintained, it runs smoothly and efficiently, getting you wherever you want to go. But if that engine hasn't been tuned up for years, even the smallest hill or short drive can feel like an exhausting journey. Your body is no different. When muscles weaken and shrink, even daily chores become harder, requiring more energy, more effort, and more breaks. When your muscles become weaker, tasks that used to seem effortless now trigger fatigue more quickly. Climbing stairs or bending to pick something up engages several muscle groups at once. Your legs, your core, and even your upper body. If those muscles aren't as strong as they used to be, your heart has to work overtime, pumping extra hard to supply oxygen and nutrients, making you feel worn out sooner. But here's the good news. While muscle loss with age might be common, it doesn't have to control your life. The right small changes can rebuild strength, boost your energy, and make daily activities easier again, no matter your age. Let's start with something simple, realistic, and very doable. Adding short sessions of gentle exercise to your daily routine. It doesn't have to be complicated or require a gym membership. It could be as easy as setting aside 10 minutes a day to perform exercises that strengthen your legs and core, 2 areas crucial for tasks like climbing stairs and moving around comfortably at home. For example, you could try chair exercises. Simply sit in a sturdy chair, keep your back straight, and slowly lift one knee at a time toward your chest, repeating each leg 10 times. This simple exercise gently strengthens your core and thigh muscles. Another great exercise you could easily try at home is the chair squat. Hold onto the back of a sturdy chair, slowly bend your knees as if you're going to sit down without fully sitting. Pause briefly, and then stand up slowly again. Even performing this 5 to 10 times a day can significantly improve your lower body strength and stamina, making tasks like stair climbing easier and less exhausting. I'd like to share a quick story about Barbara, a lovely woman from Iowa, who at 74, found herself exhausted every time she climbed the staircase in her cozy 2-story home. For years she thought nothing of it, dismissing her tiredness as normal aging, just something she'd have to accept. But after a gentle nudge from her daughter, Barbara began a short daily routine similar to what I just described: chair exercises and chair squats. Initially skeptical, she soon discovered something remarkable. Within just a few weeks, the climb upstairs was noticeably easier. After 2 months, Barbara could carry her laundry upstairs without stopping halfway or feeling winded at the top. She wasn't training for a marathon. She was simply giving her muscles the attention they needed. And it made all the difference. Barbara's story isn't unique. It's proof that small adjustments, consistently made, can significantly enhance your strength and stamina, helping you enjoy daily activities again without the strain you may have accepted as inevitable. It's essential to realize that fatigue from simple chores is not merely a nuisance. It can affect your independence and enjoyment of life. But the beauty of this issue is that it's within your power to change. Even a small improvement in strength can profoundly influence your day-to-day comfort and confidence, allowing you to stay active, independent, and fully engaged in your favorite activities. You don't need intense workouts or complicated routines. You simply need to begin, gently and consistently. Permit yourself to start small. Maybe today it's just a few simple leg lifts. Tomorrow, perhaps you add those squats by your kitchen counter or chair. The key isn't intensity, it's consistency. Before you know it, you'll be climbing stairs, carrying groceries, and enjoying your days with renewed ease and confidence. So if you've been feeling worn out more quickly during chores or while climbing stairs, please don't dismiss it as something you must simply accept. Instead, see it as your body's gentle reminder to care for yourself, to take steps, no matter how small, to rebuild your strength and enhance your daily comfort. Remember, you're never too old, and it's never too late, to regain the strength that enhances your independence and your joy. Imagine feeling stronger, moving with greater ease, and tackling your daily chores without hesitation or fatigue. It's not just a dream, it can be your reality. Barbara did it. Thousands of others just like her are doing it every day. And you absolutely can too. Why not start today? Your future self, stronger, happier, and more independent, is counting on you. Sign 2. Difficulty lifting familiar objects like a water bottle or grocery bag. Have you ever reached into your fridge to grab a gallon of milk or lifted a bag of groceries from your trunk and suddenly noticed how heavy it felt? Maybe you've even found yourself needing both hands to pick up something as simple as a water bottle that you used to carry effortlessly. It's tempting to brush off moments like these as minor annoyances, just another ordinary part of growing older. After all, many of us assume strength loss is inevitable, something we quietly accept without much thought. But pause for just a moment and ask yourself, does aging have to mean struggling with daily tasks? Or could there be another reason these simple actions have become so challenging? Here's a thought that might surprise you. What if difficulty lifting everyday items isn't just a sign of aging, but rather an important clue from your body that your muscles are quietly losing strength? It's not something most of us think about because we've come to expect strength loss as a natural part of life after 65. But while age certainly plays a role, the real culprit behind this particular challenge is often gradual, unnoticed muscle loss, known scientifically as sarcopenia. So, what exactly is sarcopenia? Simply put, it's a condition where your muscles slowly become weaker and smaller over time, especially if they aren't regularly used and stimulated. Imagine your muscles as workers in a factory. When business is booming, the workers stay busy, strong, and productive. But if work slows down, the factory starts reducing its staff, and the workers who remain have to work harder to keep up. In a similar way, muscles that aren't regularly challenged shrink and weaken, causing everyday tasks to feel noticeably more difficult. even tasks as simple as lifting your groceries or carrying household items. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Let's take a closer look at why lifting small objects can suddenly feel more strenuous. Your arms, shoulders, and hands rely on muscles that, when strong, handle everyday lifting tasks easily. However, when these muscles weaken over time, the effort required for even modest weights, like a gallon of milk weighing about 8 pounds or a grocery bag filled with basics, feels noticeably greater. Your muscles tire faster because they're no longer as strong or efficient as they once were. This leads to discomfort, fatigue, and sometimes even embarrassment or frustration at not being able to manage simple chores. But here's the good news, and there truly is good news. Muscle loss isn't something you just have to accept. There are easy, practical steps you can take to rebuild strength gradually and comfortably, without feeling overwhelmed. You don't need heavy equipment or a gym membership to begin strengthening your muscles again. Instead, you can integrate very gentle and straightforward exercises into your daily routine right in your own home. For instance, something as simple as regularly lifting small weights, or even household objects like soup cans, can significantly boost your strength over time. Here's how you can start today. First, choose 2 lightweight objects, like 2 small bottles of water or soup cans. Holding one object in each hand, sit comfortably in a sturdy chair, with your feet flat on the floor and your back straight. Slowly lift these items by bending your elbows and bringing them toward your shoulders, then gently lower them back down. Perform this motion slowly, deliberately, about 10 times. Rest for a minute or 2, then repeat another set if you feel comfortable. Next, try practicing gentle shoulder raises. Stand or sit straight, holding those same small weights or cans by your sides, and slowly lift your arms straight out to your sides, stopping at shoulder height, then carefully lower them back down. Doing this simple movement for another set of 10 repetitions, once or twice a day, gradually strengthens your shoulders and upper arms, making everyday tasks easier again. You might be thinking, will these simple exercises make a difference? To answer that, let me share a brief story about Jim, a friendly 72-year-old retired teacher living in North Carolina. Jim always took pride in maintaining his home and helping his wife with groceries. However, one day Jim realized that lifting even moderately heavy items like a gallon of milk or a case of bottled water had become surprisingly difficult. It happened gradually, so subtly he didn't even realize it until one day he nearly dropped his groceries in the driveway. Initially embarrassed and a bit concerned, Jim wondered if he'd just have to accept this as his new normal. But after learning about these gentle, strength-building exercises, he decided to give them a try, starting with soup cans at home. Within just a few weeks, Jim noticed a difference. Lifting groceries became easier, and tasks that previously left him breathless and frustrated gradually felt manageable again. The best part? Jim didn't need drastic measures, just a bit of consistency and the willingness to start small. What happened to Jim can happen to anyone willing to commit even a few minutes each day to gently rebuild strength. You don't have to accept a decline in strength as a permanent part of aging. Your body is remarkably adaptable, and even small, consistent efforts can lead to significant improvements in strength, independence, and confidence. Think of it like tending a garden. Your muscles, just like plants, respond positively to regular care and attention. A bit of watering, nurturing, and gentle cultivation each day can transform a struggling garden into a flourishing one. Similarly, investing a little daily effort in gentle exercise can transform muscles weakened by inactivity into stronger, more capable muscles that support you in every aspect of life. So, if you found yourself struggling with tasks that once felt easy, remember that it's not a sign you have to accept diminished strength. Rather, see it as your body's gentle reminder that it's time to give your muscles some much-deserved attention. Start small, stay consistent, and soon you'll feel the difference in every activity. From lifting groceries to carrying your favorite grandchild. You deserve to feel strong, confident, and comfortable in your own home and your daily activities. Age doesn't define your capability. Your actions do. Remember Jim's story and know that, just like him, you have the power to regain strength, independence, and confidence. Every small step you take today brings you closer to the strong, active, and vibrant life you deserve. You've still got so much strength waiting to be rediscovered. Why not take that first gentle step today? Sign 3. Feeling unsteady or easily losing balance. You know that uneasy feeling when you're walking down your front steps or navigating uneven pavement, and suddenly, for no clear reason, you find yourself gripping the railing tightly or cautiously watching every step. Perhaps you've experienced moments when standing up quickly makes you feel slightly dizzy, or you've begun to notice yourself hesitating more often when crossing unfamiliar terrain. Most of us, especially once we pass age 65, quietly accept this as just another part of getting older, a minor inconvenience that comes with the territory. But is feeling unsteady or losing your balance something you have to simply live with? Take a moment to consider this. What if those brief moments of unsteadiness aren't just random or inevitable signs of aging, but subtle messages your body is sending, quietly warning you of something deeper? What if what seems like normal aging is your body's gentle way of alerting you that your muscles and coordination are silently weakening, making balance increasingly challenging? Here's something important you should know. Balance relies heavily on muscle strength, particularly in your core, the muscles around your stomach, back, and hips, and your lower body muscles, including thighs and calves. As we age, especially past our mid-60s, these muscle groups often lose strength and responsiveness. This weakening can gradually affect your body's ability to adjust quickly and effectively to small changes in your position or terrain, causing you to feel more unstable and at a higher risk of falling. But let's break this down in a simple, relatable way. Imagine your muscles as skilled members of a dance group. When dancers rehearse regularly, their movements remain smooth, coordinated, and precise. They can effortlessly adjust their position, gracefully adapting to the music. However, if these dancers stop practicing, even simple movements become less fluid and less coordinated, and eventually the performance falters. In much the same way, without regular exercise, your muscles become less coordinated and less responsive. Tasks that require coordination, like walking down stairs, stepping off curbs, or navigating uneven ground, become noticeably more difficult, often making you feel shaky or off balance. Fortunately, the solution doesn't require complicated exercises or intense workouts. It's much simpler and more approachable than you might think. To gently rebuild your balance, there are simple, effective exercises you can comfortably do right at home. For instance, one of the most effective exercises for improving balance is something called the heel-to-toe walk, often known as the tightrope walk. This simple yet powerful exercise involves standing upright and carefully placing one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching toe as if walking along an imaginary tightrope. Hold your arms out to your sides for extra balance if needed. Try walking 10 steps forward, then pause, take a gentle breath, and carefully turn around and walk 10 steps back. Performing this just a couple of times each day can significantly improve your coordination and confidence, helping your muscles to adjust quickly to shifts in your body's position. Another easy exercise is the single leg stand. Stand next to a sturdy chair or countertop for support. Slowly lift one foot off the ground, balancing comfortably on the other leg for 10 to 15 seconds, then switch legs. Doing this several times a day strengthens the muscles in your hips, thighs, and core, significantly improving your stability. If you're thinking these exercises sound simple, you're right, they are. But simple doesn't mean ineffective. The beauty of balance training lies precisely in its simplicity and accessibility. You don't need special equipment, costly gym memberships, or intense physical exertion, just consistency and a gentle willingness to practice regularly. To inspire you further, let me tell you a brief story about Eleanor, a lively 76-year-old retiree from Arizona. Eleanor always enjoyed daily walks around her neighborhood and gardening in her yard. But as time went on, she began to notice herself feeling increasingly unstable. She started hesitating before stepping off curbs, gripping handrails more tightly, and worrying she might lose her balance while simply walking through her backyard. Initially, Eleanor assumed these changes were inevitable parts of aging. However, after experiencing a minor stumble in her garden, fortunately without injury, she decided it was time to take action. Eleanor began incorporating gentle balance exercises, including the heel-to-toe walk and single-leg stands, into her daily routine. Within just a few weeks, she noticed remarkable improvements. She no longer hesitated at curbs, felt confident walking on uneven terrain, and even returned to gardening with renewed confidence. Eleanor was amazed at how these small adjustments in her daily routine created such significant improvements in her balance and stability. Eleanor's story isn't unique. It's a vivid reminder that the body's natural adaptability means that you can regain lost stability and confidence, regardless of age. Feeling unsteady doesn't have to be your new normal. Your body is incredibly responsive and capable of positive change when given gentle, consistent exercise. Balance isn't just about preventing falls, though that's certainly important. It's about reclaiming your independence, your confidence, and the joy you experience in everyday activities. Imagine moving comfortably around your home, confidently stepping outside for walks, and easily navigating stairs without worry. With just a few minutes of simple balance exercises each day, that can become your reality. So, if you've been feeling increasingly unsteady or finding yourself hesitant when doing things you once enjoyed with ease, don't just accept it as something unavoidable. See it instead as an invitation from your body, a gentle nudge encouraging you to rebuild your balance, regain your strength, and renew your confidence. You deserve to move through life confidently and comfortably, enjoying your activities and independence without hesitation. Age doesn't have to limit you. Your actions today can significantly shape your tomorrow. Eleanor did it, and countless others just like her have done it, too. Now, it's your turn. Remember, it's never too late and never too hard to regain the stability and strength you may have quietly thought were lost forever. Start small, stay consistent, and let yourself rediscover the freedom and joy that comes from feeling steady and secure on your feet. You've still got plenty of wonderful adventures waiting. Why not take your first gentle step toward a stronger balance today? Sign 4. Experiencing soreness or muscle stiffness after light activity. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Have you ever spent an afternoon tending your garden or enjoyed a short walk with your grandchildren, only to wake up the next morning feeling stiff, achy, or sore? Maybe you've stood up from your favorite chair after watching TV and suddenly realized your muscles feel tighter and more uncomfortable than usual. It's easy to shrug this off, thinking, I'm just getting older, or accepting muscle soreness as an inevitable price of age. Many seniors quietly endure this discomfort, believing it's simply a natural and unavoidable aspect of life after 65. But let's pause for a moment. What if there's another reason entirely? What if the stiffness and soreness you feel after simple, everyday activities isn't just a normal part of aging? What if it's your body's quiet yet urgent way of communicating something important, something that deserves your attention? Here's something fascinating and important to understand. Feeling stiff or sore after minor activities often indicates that your muscles have gradually become weaker and less flexible due to reduced activity or regular use. As we age, particularly beyond our mid-60s, the body's muscles naturally tend to lose mass and elasticity, especially if they aren't being regularly stretched or gently exercised. Medical experts refer to this loss of muscle strength and flexibility as part of the aging process known as sarcopenia. But let's simplify things a bit. Think of your muscles as flexible rubber bands. When you regularly use and gently stretch a rubber band, it remains pliable, flexible, and strong. But leave that same rubber band unused and untouched for weeks or months, and it becomes brittle, stiff, and far more likely to snap under even gentle pressure. Your muscles behave similarly. Without gentle, consistent movement and stretching, muscles tighten up, losing their elasticity and strength. Then, even everyday tasks, like gardening, a leisurely walk, or minor chores, can leave you feeling unusually sore or stiff. Now, here's the truly uplifting news. Unlike that brittle rubber band, your muscles can bounce back, becoming strong and flexible again with just a bit of regular attention. Best of all, this doesn't require rigorous workouts, gyms, or complicated routines. Instead, just a few minutes each day of gentle, targeted stretching and strengthening can significantly reduce stiffness, soothe soreness, and help your muscles become comfortable and resilient again. A simple yet highly effective strategy is incorporating gentle stretching into your daily routine, ideally in the morning and before bed. This can dramatically reduce soreness and improve flexibility, making your daily tasks far more comfortable. Here's an easy way to start. First, let's try a gentle seated stretch. Sit comfortably in a sturdy chair, your feet flat on the floor. Slowly lean forward, reaching gently toward your toes or ankles, only as far as feels comfortable. Never force it. Hold this position for about 15 to 20 seconds, breathing gently, then slowly sit back upright. Repeat this stretch 3 to 4 times. This straightforward stretch releases tightness in your lower back, hips, and legs, areas commonly affected by stiffness. Next, consider a gentle shoulder and arm stretch. While still seated or standing comfortably, gently reach one arm across your chest, using your opposite hand to softly pull your arm closer to your body. Hold this gentle position for about 15 to 20 seconds. Then switch arms. Doing this simple stretch helps loosen up your shoulders, chest, and upper back, areas frequently stiffened by daily activities like gardening or carrying groceries. If you're thinking, can something this simple help? Allow me to share a brief, inspiring story about Martha, a vibrant 73-year-old from Ohio. Martha adored her garden, spending hours planting, weeding, and nurturing flowers in her backyard. Over time, though, she began noticing increasingly frequent stiffness and soreness, even after short gardening sessions. At first, Martha quietly accepted this discomfort, assuming it was just a normal part of aging. But gradually, the soreness began limiting how long she could comfortably enjoy gardening, a pastime that brought her immense joy. Martha finally decided to try gentle daily stretching exercises similar to those described earlier. Initially skeptical, she committed herself to just a few minutes of simple stretching every morning and evening. Within just a few short weeks, she noticed something wonderful. She could garden longer, wake up feeling more refreshed, and found herself experiencing significantly less soreness after everyday activities. Martha felt younger, more capable, and more comfortable, simply by giving her muscles the gentle care they needed. Martha's experience is not an isolated story. It's a beautiful testament to how simple, gentle, consistent movements can transform your comfort and quality of life, no matter your age. It's easy, and quite common, to underestimate the impact that everyday stiffness and soreness can have on your life. It might seem minor, but persistent soreness gradually robs you of energy, joy, and independence. When your muscles constantly feel uncomfortable, you naturally limit activities, avoid social events, or even give up cherished hobbies. But here's the empowering truth. You don't need to accept this discomfort as part of getting older. Your muscles are eager to feel good again, and with just a bit of daily attention, they absolutely can. It's not about pushing your body to extremes. It's about gently reminding your muscles of their flexibility, strength, and potential. With consistent, gentle stretching, you'll quickly discover that daily tasks no longer leave you sore or stiff, but instead leave you feeling capable and energized. Remember, the goal here isn't rigorous exercise. It's comfort, flexibility, and ease of movement. By dedicating just 5 to 10 minutes each day to gentle stretches, you're offering your body the kindness it deserves and needs. This daily practice can transform stiffness into comfort and soreness into ease. Think of these stretches as a small gift to yourself, a few moments of gentle care that can greatly enhance your overall well-being. Your body, no matter your age, has an incredible capacity to respond positively when cared for gently and consistently. Don't let stiffness or soreness quietly steal away your comfort and joy. Instead, reclaim the vibrant, comfortable life you truly deserve. You have every reason to feel good, active, and comfortable, no matter your age. Why not start today? Just a few minutes of gentle stretching each morning or evening can make a remarkable difference in your daily comfort and joy. Remember Martha's story. Just like her, you have the power to reduce discomfort, reclaim your activities, and rediscover the ease and joy of daily life. Your muscles are waiting for you, gentle, patient, and responsive. Why not give them the care they deserve and begin your journey to a more comfortable, joyful life today? Sign 5. Struggling with everyday tasks like dressing or climbing stairs. Have you recently noticed that something as simple as buttoning your shirt, tying your shoes, or climbing the stairs in your home seems to require more effort and attention than it used to? Perhaps you found yourself hesitating before stepping onto the curb or feeling a slight ache or uncertainty when getting dressed in the morning. It's tempting, even common, to dismiss these difficulties as inevitable signs of aging, just part of what life brings when you pass the age of 65. Many people quietly adapt, assuming these small struggles are simply new facts of life. But pause for a moment. What if there's another explanation altogether, something more subtle yet profoundly important happening inside your body? Consider this. What if the difficulty you're experiencing with everyday tasks isn't simply about aging, but rather a quiet, gentle signal from your body letting you know that your strength and mobility have gradually declined? These small challenges, struggling with buttons, avoiding stairs, or needing help with tasks you once effortlessly completed, are signs your muscles and joints have lost some of their former flexibility and power. Yet, it's not something you have to accept as inevitable. Let's look more deeply into what's happening here. Tasks like dressing yourself, fastening buttons, climbing stairs, or getting in and out of your car all rely heavily on coordination, muscle strength, flexibility, and joint mobility. As you get older, especially after 65, muscles naturally become weaker and joints often stiffer, especially if they're not being regularly and gently exercised. Scientists refer to the loss of muscle mass and joint mobility as natural parts of aging, commonly grouped under the term sarcopenia. But here's the encouraging truth. Your muscles and joints aren't static. They're incredibly responsive, ready, and able to regain lost strength and flexibility with just a small amount of gentle, consistent effort. Let's simplify this with a relatable metaphor. Imagine your body as a trusted vehicle you've owned for many years. Regular maintenance and gentle, consistent driving keeps your car running smoothly. But leave it untouched, parked in your driveway without regular use or care, and over time, even turning the key or starting the engine can feel challenging. Your muscles and joints are very similar. Without gentle, regular activity, tasks that once felt simple and automatic start feeling difficult and cumbersome. Fortunately, it doesn't take intense workouts or strenuous exercises to improve your daily abilities. Rather, the solution involves easy, gentle movements that gradually and comfortably rebuild your strength and flexibility. Movements you can easily incorporate into your daily routine, right at home. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to regain strength and ease in daily tasks is to regularly practice gentle flexibility and strengthening exercises. For instance, to improve your ability to comfortably dress yourself, try daily hand and arm exercises. Sit comfortably in a sturdy chair and gently open and close your hands into fists about 10 times. Next, rotate your wrists slowly in circles, first clockwise, then counterclockwise. Follow this by gently extending your arms forward, stretching out your shoulders and upper arms, and holding each gentle stretch for 10 to 15 seconds. Practicing these simple motions daily can significantly enhance your ease and comfort when buttoning shirts or tying shoelaces. To make climbing stairs easier, gentle lower body exercises like seated leg lifts or simple chair squats can be incredibly helpful. For leg lifts, sit in a sturdy chair and slowly straighten one leg in front of you, holding for 5 seconds before gently lowering it back down. Repeat 10 times on each leg. For chair squats, stand behind a sturdy chair, holding lightly for balance, slowly bending your knees as though sitting down, and gently rising back up again. Doing these exercises consistently each day gently rebuilds strength in your legs and hips, significantly improving your comfort and confidence on stairs. You might wonder if these gentle, straightforward exercises could genuinely make a difference. Let me share the inspiring story of Helen, a wonderful 78-year-old woman from Pennsylvania who cherished her independence. Helen started noticing that everyday tasks like buttoning her favorite blouse, putting on shoes, or climbing the stairs to her bedroom became increasingly difficult and uncomfortable. Initially, she felt embarrassed and discouraged, assuming these struggles were simply an unavoidable part of growing older. She quietly adapted, avoiding certain clothing items or limiting her trips upstairs. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. However, after chatting with a friend, Helen decided to try some simple, gentle daily exercises similar to those described earlier. Skeptical but hopeful, she spent just 10 minutes each day practicing these gentle stretches and strengthening movements. To her delight, within a few short weeks, Helen noticed something remarkable. She was able to button her shirts more comfortably, tie her shoes with ease, and climb stairs without hesitation. These small improvements felt deeply meaningful, restoring not only her physical capabilities but also her confidence, independence, and joy in daily life. Helen's experience beautifully illustrates how your body, no matter your age, can positively respond to gentle and consistent care. Everyday tasks like dressing yourself or moving comfortably around your home don't have to become increasingly difficult. By taking small, consistent steps toward gently strengthening your muscles and improving your flexibility, you can reclaim ease, comfort, and confidence in your daily activities. It's easy to underestimate how meaningful these everyday abilities truly are. But each small improvement significantly enhances your quality of life, restoring independence and comfort that might have quietly slipped away. When you feel confident dressing yourself, moving easily around your home, and comfortably navigating stairs or curbs, you feel more capable, empowered, and joyful in your daily life. The key to reclaiming this ease and comfort is not intensity, it's gentle consistency. You don't have to perform complicated exercises or spend hours working out. Just a few minutes each day of gentle movements can make a profound difference in your strength, flexibility, and daily comfort. You deserve to enjoy your everyday life comfortably and independently, and these small efforts can truly make that happen. Remember Helen's story, and know that your story can have the same uplifting outcome. Your muscles, your joints, and your entire body are capable and eager to feel comfortable, strong, and confident again. You have the power to reclaim that independence and ease. Let today be the day you begin taking small, gentle steps toward regaining your comfort and independence. Just a few minutes each day can profoundly transform your daily experiences, making tasks you once found challenging comfortable and easy again. Your independence, confidence, and joy in everyday life matter immensely, and it's never too late to regain them. Begin gently today, and let yourself experience the rewarding joy of living comfortably, confidently, and fully once again. If you've recognized yourself in any of these signs, feeling tired faster, struggling with simple tasks, experiencing soreness, or noticing balance issues, you're not alone. The quiet loss of strength often creeps up slowly, without fanfare or clear signals, making it easy to overlook or dismiss as simply part of aging. But the great news is, it's possible, and easier than you might think, to regain that lost strength, flexibility, and confidence. Remember, aging doesn't automatically mean losing independence or joy in your everyday life. As we've seen with Barbara, Jim, Eleanor, Martha, and Helen, simple, gentle exercises and daily stretches can transform your comfort and capabilities, restoring confidence and vitality. Every small step you take now is an investment in your future, a gentle act of self-care that can yield tremendous results. You deserve to feel strong, independent, and capable at every age. Don't let subtle signs of weakening hold you back from enjoying the activities and routines you love. Start today, even if it's just a few gentle stretches or simple exercises, and you'll soon find that tasks you once thought difficult become manageable again. I encourage you to share your experiences in the comments below. Have you noticed any of these signs in your own life, and which gentle step will you start with today? Your story can inspire others who might be quietly struggling too. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care of yourself, stay active, and remember, you have the power to regain strength and rediscover joy in each new day. Let's keep moving gently forward together, one step at a time.